back to Smok'n Jay's Garage. I've been looking for about 3 years now to film this video for you, and we never had enough snow to make it worthwhile. So this is my third winter with this. This is the Club Cadet. This is the 3-stage. It is 30 inches wide, it is 24 inches high, and it has the 420cc engine in it, as opposed to the 357 is the smaller engine. This also has the Tracs on it. So we are gonna go, we finally got a good snowstorm. We got some pretty impressive snow as far as a little over a foot, good over a foot, where the snowplow came through, which is gonna be wet and packy. And we're gonna see, we've had a couple of little snowstorms where I've like 3 inches, but you don't wanna see a big snowblower doing 3 inches of snow, because your little electric one can do that just fine, right? So let's get out here and let's see what kind of snow we can throw. As you can see, the windrow here from the snowplow, plus it didn't, when I came through, it didn't throw it that far, so I ended up getting a little bit of what I had here. You can see we went through about 17 inches. Did a pretty good job at that. It definitely bogged down some, but it kept on trucking. So if that was gravel, we'd probably be in pretty good shape. I'm gonna give you a quick look here. I did the neighbor's sidewalk as well. You can see we got some of these piles here pretty high. That's about 3 feet high or so. I did not clean any of this up yet with the shovel. You can see my tracks here a little bit, but it does a pretty good job. You can see my sidewalk. Again, none of this did I pick up with the shovel yet. A little bit here in the driveway. I'm gonna need to around the car. And that very first windrow that we did, I should have gone a little bit closer and I didn't. So I'm gonna pick that up with the shovel just a little bit. But for the most part, we don't have a whole lot of anything to clean up with the shovel. A couple of features that I do and do not like. I love the Tracs. I love the power. I love the heated hand grips. And we've got this, the triggers here. That helps you with the steering. That helps out quite a bit, although realistically in snow like this, if you go ahead and you pull one of those triggers and it disengages one wheel or one track, the other one's really not pulling you anywhere. You do need to muscle it a little bit with it. Now, a couple of times we bogged down pretty good. I was in second gear. The reason that I did not go into first gear, because up until today, one of the things that I absolutely hated was reverse was like just crazy slow. And because of the size of this thing is heavy. I can hang on the handlebars and just barely lift up the front of it. So I'm not gonna pull it back by hand like I would with a smaller wheel machine. I drive it backwards and it would just go so slow. So I adjusted the linkage a little bit so that I didn't know, I never used 6th gear. I don't need to go that fast and forward. So I adjusted it so I would go faster in reverse. Pretty happy with the reverse side, but now my 1st gear is just a barely creep. So I kind of had to keep it in 2nd. I might tweak that just a little bit, but that helped out a lot. Now we do have over here for transportation, you can see we've got, I don't know if you can see that or not, transportation, gravel, normal, and packed, and that's gonna lift up the, that's gonna lift everything up for you. I'm gonna go in the garage here maybe a little bit where it's still snowing a little bit and it's blowing an awful lot. See if I can get out of some of that snow, but whew, that's very slippery here. But now you can't really see me a whole lot. The lighting's not real good. That's a little better, we'll come this way. Pushes a lot more pressure down on the front under the pack, and it does a pretty good job on packed snow. I typically use it just normal, and it works pretty good like that. So I'm very happy with it. It starts super good. Almost always one pull. If I half-ass that first pull, sometimes it'll take a 2nd pull. Up until this year, I never even used the electric start. This year I used the electric start just to make sure that it worked, and it does. It's pretty convenient. You just plug in, obviously, your extension cord and then hit the button and it starts. So you don't have to worry about a battery or anything like that. It's very economical on gas. I think I went all last year with 1 tank, and this is my 4th cleaning, I think, this year, and I'm still on my original tank from this year, so it's pretty good on gas. I'm gonna give you a quick walk around with it. Hopefully the wind died down just a little bit here. Now I bought this as a scratch and dent model, so I got it relatively cheap. The only issue that I had with it is these here cracked around here, and I lost, it was actually on the other side, I lost all of my driving that had cracked. Although they didn't warranty anything that I had bought it, you know, wrong with it, they did warranty that. I brought that in, it didn't cost me anything. They checked the other side, which they said it looked like it was going to crack sooner than later, so they replaced that as well. That's really the only issue that I've had with it. This is my 3rd year with it. So overall, I'm very happy. It might be something that you want to check out in the future. Again, this is the Club Cadet. It is the 3-stage, 30-inch wide with tracks. Gotta love the tracks, right? If you watch this channel for the first time and you haven't already, and you want to,
boom, please subscribe.